Norges Bank became the first central bank in the developed world to raise rates since the pandemic began. And, I'll quote, it says, based on the committee's current assessment and balance of risks, the policy rate will most likely be raised further in December. The bank's governor is Øystein Olsen. Governor joins me now. This is interesting. You are the first. Now, I understand Norway has specific issues, sovereign fund issues, oil revenues. There are specific aspects of the Norwegian economy that would perhaps get you to move further forward and first. What was it that you were seeing?
Well, good evening, Richard. You know, you quoted the statement of the committee quite correctly, and you also referred to our first increase in September from an historically low level, zero target rates, policy rates, which happened when the pandemic hit. It was a market downturn in our economy as well, but now the recovery is also well underway. So the reopening of the society has led to a market upswing. Growth is the activity level is close to a normal level. The same applies to unemployment, which has come markedly down. So when the economy normalizes, it's time to gradually seek to bring the policy rate upwards towards a more normal level.
But are you doing it on a philosophical issue that you want to get back to normal? Or are you doing it because you do see inflation at 4% and you do see inflationary pressures rising in the economy?
It's basically the first aspect which you mentioned, and which also I seek to formulate in brief terms, namely that we see a quite strong recovery from the pandemic, and as I said, when the economy normalizes, and it's time to start a gradual increase in the policy rate. We're not that worried about the inflation picture so far. We will be affected by international if the inflation numbers internationally if that prevails for a longer time, but so far. Our inflation numbers are quite high just now, actually, because of very high electricity prices. But those prices will come down. That's our assessment, and and the core inflation numbers are actually lower than our target of 2%.
On the question of climate change, how difficult and how much can you prepare the economy from a central bank? What is your concern as a central bank when you look at and you look out to the future? The shifts that will take place in manufacturing, the shifts that will take place for the sovereign fund. How do you view your responsibility?
You know, this is to combat and to adapt to climate change and to manage climate risk, which is here and which is there and which may become stronger and stronger. This is primarily a task for the political authorities. But you are correct in your question that this is a topic which has increased attention also by central bank, and obviously whatever happens to the economy. Right. And in our case, the Norwegian economy is, as you know, quite oil dependent. We will have to go through a transition towards being less dependent on oil and gas going forward. So this is a particular challenge for the Norwegian economy. And when that happens, when the transition is even stronger than we see now, that will affect monetary policy, obviously.
Finally, you are going to test the various ramifications and modalities for central bank digital currency. There are your counterpart in Denmark told me, look, we've looked at this and we think it's a bit of a red herring. We're already doing digital currency. All our transactions are digital anyway. How do you envisage a Norwegian central bank digital currency would be used in practice?
The exact answer on that, Richard, remains to be. I can't answer that exactly, but I can confirm what you're indicating, that like many other central banks, we have had actually now a fourth phase in analyzing aspects and possibilities of introducing a digital central bank currency. And the background from that is several. First, you will know that in our case, the use of coin and notes in Norway and in Scandinavia is going rapidly down. And then we have the emergence of a number of private digital cryptocurrencies, which not now, but it could have some challenge the existing monetary system in the future. So I mean, and then you have the technology underlying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which is interesting. And cryptocurrencies provide some new opportunities, for instance, as regard cross-country payments that we could learn from. So altogether, we are investigating the different aspects of digital central bank currencies as well. And I suspect, I think that will happen. Sometime in the near future, this is going to be introduced, not necessarily by Norges Bank as a first agent, but internationally.
Good to see you, sir. The only thing I always remember whenever I, which I love coming to Oslo, the only thing I always remember is you need more than a bit of digital currency to buy a cup of coffee at the price of coffee in Oslo. But there we are, one of the most expensive cities, but great fun to be there. Thank you, sir.